Okay, that is good. Please turn off your cell phones. Hello and welcome for the review of today. We are going to watch out. What? Yes. No. You can't eat now. No. No, you can't have a hug now. After the review. Yes. Go on the sofa. Yes. Good. Good. Okay, so now we... Sleep. Sleep. Yes. So we're going to do the review of Secret Life of Pet number 2. I'm gonna tell you everything that I like about the movie, that I don't like about the movie, right now in the review of today. Yes, it's now the second movie of Secret Life of Pets because the first one was out in 2016 and now we have an evolution. I remind you that our two buddies, Max and Duke, discovered each other in the first movie and they learned how to live together, how to live in a new environment that they didn't know with new person coming in. Now it's slightly different. It's not anymore dogs that comes in. It's more, it is actually a kid that is a newborn in the family. So the two guys, the two dogs are going to experience new things that actually happens in the life of pets. And I really like the movie because it shows, it gives a lot of interpretation of what we usually see from our eyes as human, from the perspective of pets. And that's really fun because I remember that when I was young, I always loved to make my cats talk, and so I felt like coming back into my childhood looking at that movie. So what happened? In this episode, as I said, there have new things coming in, and what I appreciated is like there is not only one story, there are three stories brought into one. So alongside our two buddies who will like experience, as I said, the arrival of a kid, they will experience at the same time the fact that the parents will need to have fresh air. So they are all going for a road trip together. And so for sure the two dogs are really happy because they have the thing they love they love the best is to get into the car and have road trip. So we experienced that, and at the same time they are going onto a road trip. Max is going to give his best toy to her friend Kidjet, and Kidjet will have the task to protect the toy, the best toy of Max, during all the time they will be out of the flat. And this is the second story actually, is like on her side, Kidjet will learn how to live with cats and will have to learn how to behave like a cat. So it brings in all another adaptation behavior that she needs to learn that makes this movie really fun. And the third story involves Kevin Hart, Snowball, who is actually voicing over a little rabbit that thinks he has a superpower, and he's really fun. The character sticks really well to his personality, and the guy, everybody who likes Kevin Hart in Jumanji, is exactly the same humor. Like when you hear the rabbit talking, you can make the parallel with Jumanji. It's all the same. Like the guy has the same humor, and I really like his humor. So I really like the character of Snowball. The story itself is not only the story of two dogs or a community of dogs, of pets. It can also be put as a self-development story, like because you can rely yourself to situations with your pet, you can rely yourself to situations that you live in your own life, and it's kind of really interesting. You go throughout many states, like you laugh, you cry. I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe one situation I cried a bit, and you go through different statements that make the movie really enjoyable and spend a good moment. Actually, for me, the movie is flawless. The only default it could have is that it has been out on screen at the same time as Toy Story 4. Because otherwise, at every level, at the self-development level, as I said, at the funny level, the humor and so on, it's like enjoyable at any moment. Like I really laugh about it, and if I had to choose between the two movies, I would choose like Secret Life of Pets #2 rather than Toy Story 4. Pixar is really the master to build the character, to build the personality of the character all along the movie. It's really, they have an expertise on that actually Illumination has on the moment emotion. Minions are like, you can see their face and you understand in the instant, on the moment, on set, on live, or whatever you do now, you understand what they are feeling, you understand their emotions. And this is what I like, because for Minions, they don't say any word, they just shoot out. Sometimes they say one word, but it's not enough to watch out for the emotion. Like they are really working on the expression and illumination to make it work. And yeah, it's a slight difference between Pixar and Illumination, but it makes them being specific and building their own identity at the same time. I talked about Kevin Hart. I need to add one more character, one more actor that did the voiceover is Harrison Ford. I still have goosebumps like just thinking about it, because Harrison Ford gave such a dimension to the character of Rooster, like the dog who is basically keeping the sheep, the animals at the farm. He's like, it's like Harrison Ford, you know, when you hear his voice. I was the only one that recognized him actually in the theater, but because I was like, wow. So I was so excited when I listened to him, because for me he already gives another dimension to the personality of the character. Like you already know just by his voice that the character is grounded. And I really like the character of I lost his name. Yes, I really like the character of Rooster, because it has really, you can feel the dimension that Harrison Ford is giving to all his character he's playing. So now we are going to watch out for our podium. Secret Life of Pets has entered in 3rd position instead of Men in Black, so it means Men in Black is now in 4th position, and in 2nd position we still have Avenger, and in 1st position Fighting with My Family. So now we have the full ranking with the new podium that you can see as I just explained it. So now our flop movies, the ranking does not change. We still have in 3rd position Pokémon Detective Pikachu, in 2nd position Godzilla King of the Monsters, and in 1st position X-Men Dark Phoenix. So now I still have one more thing to say, is that you can press thumb up if you like the video, you can even subscribe to the channel, and even better, the best option remains to select the bell so that you get notification when a new video, a new review is out on the channel. Now, what I need to say is that you may share my opinion about the movie, you may not share my opinion about the movie, so what I suggest is that you make up your own mind and go to watch one of these movies, maybe all of them, even better, and me, I tell you bye bye and see you for the next review. Bye bye. You can turn on your cell phones.